Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Okay.
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Your leg'd be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. If you want to listen, listen.
Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's gotta be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. Whoreson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino.
Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action. Do what you will, just be cautious. Whoreson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems
Ja, okay.
you
Der
might
Typ
be
ist
able
ein bisschen
to help
funny.
me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Sure.
Be so kind as to follow me.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. and especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Time I was on my way.
Got things to do myself. So long.
Bro, wir gehen jetzt aber schon weit. Okay, da ist irgendein Monster.
Oh,
Nice.
Bart, not again.
Bart.
Ja, wer ist das?
Bad.
Heilige Scheiße.
Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorfen.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
Dandelion mal hier.
Oh God. Then boom! Jorfen go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Prediction, okay, ja, wobei das ist nicht wirklich eine Prediction, aber wir wissen es durch diesen Traum da. Oder wir denken, wir wissen es. Es war Dandelion und Siri zusammen. Also maybe kriegen wir jetzt durch diese Quest so ein bisschen wieder Siri-Flashbacks, was richtig geil wäre. Bitte?
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole.
Oh, ich habe irgendwie Lust, weiter zu fragen.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom.
Ah, okay. Ich habe es jetzt, glaube ich, besser verstanden, auf jeden Fall, danke.
Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Part through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Jorfun. Oh, God.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped fonts and ran like hell.
I guess er ist ehrlich.
Mind describing this something?
Hat er nicht gesehen, er ist einfach weggerannt, oder?
Oh, doesn't mean I can though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it?
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either.
Bruder,
I know
ey,
it's
legit, der
an
macht gute Jokes manchmal, ne?
But I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Jo. Okay. Kann ich mit dir reden?
Hey Bart.
Ich kann mit dir reden. Holy shit.
Minute. But no minute, God. But rocks, God.
Ja, bitte. Gib her.
Rocks want?
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
Ja, sorry.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Okay.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. But here. His.
Schlange?
The hissing. Where did it come from?
But his here. In love tree.
What?
Where Bart turd it dump.
Somebody shove it in.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time got. Torfon go. But God, now nothing.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take Bart.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When Bart not much do. Bart think. Lots.
Nee, das kann ich nicht sagen.
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Okay.
Rocks.
Rocks interesting.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long.
Jo, ey, jo, okay. Sorry. Okay, ich hoffe jetzt einfach, ich muss keine Potion von mir selber aus anmachen.
Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote.
Ja, wie? Sag's mir bitte. Ich hab keine Ahnung wo. The fuck? Okay, es ist schon equipped. Das hat mich so verwirrt. Okay, hab's.
Thought witches' potions were vile.
Ja. Und jetzt kann ich einfach hier durch. Ja, okay. Drowner. Okay.
Drowners. Of
Macht Sinn.
course.
Aber es sieht auch ein bisschen anders aus als die normalen. Hat auch irgendwas Neues gegeben, habe ich das Gefühl. Sehr viel eingeschätzte Scheiße. Und noch mehr Drowners. Nein, warte, ich soll keinen Igni verwenden, glaube ich. Auf keinen Fall. What the hell? Okay. Ha? Wie bekommt man diesen Schlüssel? Ja gut, ich habe ihn jetzt nicht und ich werde ihn wahrscheinlich auch hier nicht finden. Hallo? Ich werde ihn wahrscheinlich auch hier jetzt nicht finden. Muss man maybe im Zusammenhang mit einer Quests finden oder so. Oder es gibt einen anderen Eingang irgendwo. Ist die Porsche noch aktiv, ja, oder? Ja. Die sieht man oben links.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. Pipes great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away over here.
Shit, sorry.
Must have been one powerful blast. Definitely came through here. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, Dranners will never stop congregating. Yet another shiny bauble.
1 und 2 mehr.
Maybe now the Dranners will go feed elsewhere.
Es ist wirklich angenehm, jetzt hier durchlaufen zu können, ohne Drown einen Weg zu haben. Okay, wahrscheinlich einfach.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat. Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Guess I could be wrong. Smell was weak, barely detectable.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big
Boom!
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Okay, wirklich, ich hoffe, man bekommt durch diese Quest so eine... Ich hoffe, man bekommt so ein GTA heißt mit Siri und Dandelion. Das wäre so geil.
Got something?
Yeah. Bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square.
Okay, ich würde sagen, das war jetzt sehr viel Dialog hintereinander, deswegen, the fuck, gehe ich kurz mir eine Rüstung schmieden oder ein Schwert oder irgendwas. Ich habe das safe schon neue Sachen, die ich machen kann. Und danach würde ich sagen, mache ich einen Witcher-Contract oder so, damit wir wieder ein bisschen Gameplay reinsprayen. Warum ist nicht hier? Hä? Zeit? Er hat Schwerter zu verkaufen und Rüstungen. Ja, scheint gut zu sein. Aber wirklich, diese Farben verwirren mich so hart, weil das sieht ultra krass aus, aber teilweise gibt es einfach so Schwerter mit grauem Hintergrund, die einfach viel besser sind und Slots sogar noch haben. So, das verwirrt mich komplett, dieses System. Oh, das wird sich schon lohnen, ne, die Sachen hier zu kaufen. Ich hätte auch Geld dafür, eigentlich. Das hat am meisten Bonus, also nehme ich das. Wobei, maybe sieht's Arsch aus. Ich will eigentlich nur das nehmen, das nicht Arsch aussieht. Dann bin ich zufrieden. Vom Ding her. Ich werde es bereuen. Ich glaube, ich bereue es. Ich skippe zurück. Der Stock hat sich jetzt geändert. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich irgendwie noch rumspielen kann mit so Timeskips und so, dass ich irgendwie wieder das alte zurückbekomme oder noch was Besseres hier. Aber ich glaube, blaue Kleidung ist sogar in dem Sinne schlechter, dass die weniger Bonus hat. Also, desto krasser, glaube ich, die Farbe aussieht, desto mehr Bonus hat. Zumindest denke ich. So, ich weiß nicht, ob es stimmt. Stattdessen, statt jetzt irgendwas zu kaufen, werde ich jetzt 2 Sachen craften. Und zwar das hier, präventiv. Das ist maybe so dumm. Und ich glaube, das hier präventiv. Auch wenn das im Bild zumindest sehr scheiße aussieht. Aber irgendwie sieht die Rüstung nie wirklich so aus wie im Bild. Wenn das wirklich so aussieht, wie es aussieht, bin ich am Arsch, aber ich hab's gemacht. Oh, ich werde es so bereuen, ich weiß es doch. Ich könnte das hier auch noch machen. Komm, legit. Also, wenn ich jetzt schon mache, dann mache ich komplett. Scheiß drauf. Hose auch noch. Soll ich? Ich werde es halt bereuen, ne? Ja, ich mach's. Ich werde es so bereuen. Ich werde es so bereuen.
So long.
Es ist insane. Weil ich kann jetzt nichts davon tragen. Aber irgendwann kann ich es halt mäßig. Und dann werden die Sachen, glaube ich, gut sein. Ich wünsche, man könnte jetzt halt schon sehen, wie das aussehen würde. Ich glaube aber kann man nicht. Okay. Dann gehe ich jetzt noch zum Schwerttypen und lass mir noch ein paar Schwerter machen. Es ist so geldverschwenderisch, glaube ich, aber scheiß drauf, ich hab Bock. Ich weiß nicht, ob es schlau wäre, direkt mit ihm zu sprechen, wenn ich ein Schwert will. Ja doch, komm, ich glaube, ich mache diese Quest jetzt.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vatgun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
An elven sword expert. You must be Hattori.
Ah, indeed. I am.
Geralt of Rivia. Heard a lot of good things about you.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Tasty. Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst van Horn. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection, and in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see. Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Ist jetzt ein bisschen scheiße, aber wir unterbrechen kurz die Quest für eine andere Quest. Ich habe den Typen gerade vor Banditen gesaved. Und jetzt wäre, dass ich ihn begleite ganz kurz. Nein, warte! Nein, da hinten kriegst du alleine hin, hoffe ich. Also wenn du stirbst, dann hast du es verdient, weil du bist wirklich scheiße.
Those men were waiting for you, lying in ambush. What are you involved in?
Geht's schnell? Ja, es geht schnell. Okay, wenn ich sprinte, sprinte er auch. Bro, bleib hinten diesmal. Du bist scheiße. Okay. Oder nicht das? Ah, so, er hat sich geheilt. Ja, okay, dann. Alles gut.
Ever fight a witcher? Don't care who owes who or how much. But this man is supposed to pay me. So I'd rather he not get fleeced.
Witcher or not, you can't hope to drop us all.
Wanna find out?
Peace brings prosperity. Strife's bad for business. Fine, make it 4,000. Let's go. Pure pleasure doing business with you.
Ups. Würde ich mal sagen.
See you later.
I doubt it.
Shall we?
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come.
Okay. Jetzt ist einfach nochmal das gleiche gefühlt, ne? Ha, halt
The
echt.
King of Beggars, man. His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the King of Beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
Es hat sich jetzt schon gelohnt. Ja, okay.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, Tin Boy.
What
Too
the
much
fuck?
drink has softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Okay. Das machen wir jetzt.
This now.
Cleaver's boys.
Digga, die sind stark. Die sind stark, stark. Holy fuck. Bin nochmal gestorben. Okay. Also ich bin sehr low, wenn ich spawne. Was schon mal ein Nachteil ist. Aber ich glaube, wenn ich gut Gwen die ganze Zeit einsetze, dann sollte ich es schaffen, maybe. Stirbt da hinten nicht, Bro. Okay, aber die aggro nicht auf die. Die aggro nur auf mich. Ja, okay, gut. Einer down. Boah, so schwer. Oh, das war mit Gwen, ne? Die sind stark as fuck. Noch einer. Was hab ich gerade abgewehrt? Scheiße. Nicht sterben, nicht sterben, nicht sterben, nicht sterben. Hä, was wehr ich gerade die ganze Zeit ab? What the fuck? Okay, ich habe eine Theorie, was gerade passiert ist. Ich glaube, wenn ich für eine Millisekunde zu lang Kreis drücke, aktiviert sich das andere Schild und explodiert dann automatisch, wenn ich loslasse. Versuch Nummer 5, glaube ich. Okay, ich hab's. Ich hab's.
Geralt, quickly!
Nö, ich loot noch kurz weiter.
Supplies. That's something we can count on.
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
Hattori, you in there? Open up.
No chance. Leave me be.
Don't be silly. Let me in. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me.
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Precisely. You must find me a bodyguard.
Got anyone specific in mind?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus, often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me. Huge as an oak, wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Bruder, ich mach's nur, weil ich deine scheiß Schwerter will, okay? Aber wenn du mich nochmal verarscht...
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plowing business. You need a smack, is that it?
Bruder, ich trinke gerade noch und der greift mich an und hier ist eine unsichtbare Wand. Was zum Fick?
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Sucrus, you did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside.
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Favor for a favor, aye?
I'm gonna kill you, Hattori. Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
My brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palm trees sprout on Skelliger.
Palm trees have sprouted on Skelliger. Now pay up.
It can't be. Of course I shall pay Sucrus. A letter of credit acceptable? Redeemable at the Vivaldi's bank? Yes. I'm on my way.
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on axes once, the bastard. You working for him?
You could say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for him, don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Okay, der ist irgendwie wirklich chillig, ne?
See, Sucrus already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was forced to sell him a few axes at the wholesale price, but I was glad to do it. Thank you.
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess.
Bro.
Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use. We could borrow a little.
Ja.
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sucrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Hattori's got a job for us.
Great. I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable. I know where Van Horn stores his goods. The boys and I will go there, look around. All right. We know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark 'em with chalk. We'll get a cart in the meantime.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse.
What?
Fuck. Warum ist der jetzt hier?
It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, ploughing nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
Wait, kennen wir uns?
A witcher? Well,
Also ich habe das Gefühl schon, aber ich weiß nicht mehr von wo.
Mr. Dwarf, do not listen to him. The bastard will curse us.
Ich glaube, es funktioniert andersrum, Bro.
It's with troll. A friend of Yap and Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off for I lose my temper. Now!
Okay.
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
Geil.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
Ich will irgendwie nicht 200 geben, aber ich will Wir scheinen cool zu sein, deswegen ich weiß nicht, ob ich ihn so manipulieren will. Aber ich will dir keinen 200 geben, sorry.
What I'm looking for is none of your business. Ought to just let me through.
Way's all clear.
That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
Also einfach rausgehen jetzt. Ah, da steht eine Bande, oder? Yep.
Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker?
Oi, Geralt. It's the bloke Hattori told us about. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
Sucrus! Why are you here? With the sorcerer? Oh, now I see. That is one hell of a jest you've pulled.
Hattori sent you? That ploughing non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string.
Okay,
But
Bro,
first we'll
chill.
feed
Hallo.
you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
Gerne.
Give him.
Achso, das ist der Typ. Warte kurz. Maybe ist es ein Bild für die Gitter. Ah. Ich kann ja was Besseres raus. Jo. Zerteilt. Maybe kann ich was Besseres draus machen. Ah. 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 Oh. 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 Hände, Hände. Schwert, Schwert. Wow. Okay. Neck twisted. Holy shit, das sieht Loki. Ah. Ah. Irgendwas hat, aber ich glaube, du störst so ein bisschen. Aber sonst, wait. Ah, ja. Also ich finde, ganz ehrlich. Ja, zu viel. Was, wenn ich das mache? Und das mache? Das mache? Ja, maybe. Irgendwie eine andere Seite, maybe? Nee, glaub nicht. Der Regen fällt halt perfekt, ne? Ah. Was, wenn ich ein Frame weiter? Oder, ja, okay, mehrere Frames. Ist das scheiße? Ich glaube, ich schneide das rein. Ich glaube, ich schneide das wirklich rein, ne? Wie ich das hier mache. Das ist geil. Ja. Hm. Es hat irgendwas, aber ich glaube, ich kann es nicht ganz gut darstellen. So. Ich kann nicht ganz gut eine gute Position auswählen oder einen guten Winkel. Ah. Na. Ja, nee, komm, scheiß drauf.
We could conquer all Nilfgaard with this fighter. Sucrus, forgive me. I love you like a brother, you unkempt bugger. Friends?
Course, friends. What good has Beckerin ever brought us?
Where's that Dracker that hit me?
Don't mean to spoil you.
Achso, der lebt.
But what'll we do with Van Horn?
We'll take him to Skellige before he comes to. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I had to pay him a visit too.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmiths. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Glad to hear it.
You've no notion how glad I am. Have no need of Sucrus anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
So now can you craft me something extraordinary?
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your new sword.
Okay. Wie viel genau? Kannst du es mir vielleicht sagen? Weil sonst warte ich hier einfach, bis du halt fertig bist.
It is.
Oh, yes.
Behold
Geil, geil,
and
geil.
admire. A sword to outshine all others.
Thank you, Iber.
It is I who thank you for everything.
Oh, wait. Das war dumm. Ah, das war dumm. Ich hätte mir eins craften sollen. By the way, kann ich mir schon was Besseres craften als das sogar? Hey, wait, what? Ich habe gerade einen Steel Sword gekauft, Bruder. Und ich habe schon einen Steel Sword bekommen von dem. Und das Steel Sword, was ich gekauft habe, ist besser als das, was er mir gerade gegeben hat. Aber es hat mehr Runen. Hattori, Bro. Also, jetzt fühle ich mich wirklich gescammt. Ich werde es behalten, aber ich werde das hier equippen, glaube ich. Aber ich habe so dumm Geld ausgegeben in dieser Folge, ne, manchmal. Primitiv glaube ich auch noch das, komm. Geld ausgeben, super. Jetzt habe ich schon wieder was gekauft, obwohl ich was craften hätte sollen. Ich verliere mich gleich. Ich mein's ernst, ich verliere mich gleich. Wenn ich jetzt wieder eine Scheiße gekauft habe. Ah, okay. Ja, okay, nee, ja, okay, das Schwert hat Sinn gemacht. Okay, gut, denke ich. Okay, das war's mit dieser Quest und sehr wahrscheinlich auch mit dieser Folge. Ich gehe jetzt noch die Sachen in meine Box packen, meine Sachen equippen und dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal. Lasst gerne eine Kamera da und ciao. What the fuck?